So here's the thing. I think we should talk about 90s rap music over today's 2000s, 2010s. Because I was listening, it might sound random, and I was listening to the Limp Bizkit album, Chocolate Starfish and Hot Dog Flavored Water.
Rap rock in a way.
It's rap rock, but the last song is the Rollin' remix. And it has DMX, it has Redman, it has Method Man, and it's an awesome remix. And listening to it, I just realized, that's not my beer. I just realized 90s rappers just have so much
hate.
Not just hate, well, they have a lot more edge than today's rappers. And like, you listen to a rap song back in the 90s, half the song was missing on the radio. Today, one word might be cut out, and like, so I don't know.
Yeah, but every person on the radio right now, they're promoting their Twitter. It's all about the social network now today. Like, you gotta put that into perspective now. 90s, we just got the internet. So, yeah, and then the first one, when did the first iPod come out? Like 1999? So like, and plus, with the thing though, with the 90s, we got P. Diddy now. Well, look at Puffy now, and then look at Diddy now. Yeah. The only thing changed is his name. His music didn't, like, it's just still generated. That's to me.
But what I'm saying is, like, there's so much more edge. Like, look at the rappers back in the 90s. You have DMX, you have Eminem, you have Method Man, you have Redman.
Biggie Smalls.
You have Biggie, you have Tupac. Like
what do you have to say about this?
It's not so much about the edge, but the big difference. The difference is the meaning and the lyrics. A lot of the lyrics today are just about sex, drugs, and a bunch of other shit that nobody actually cares about. What the lyrics were back in the day, like you listen to Tupac or Biggie, you hear a lot of songs that actually have something to talk about.
Yeah, it was like
I'm sexy, I ain't in it.
For example, LMFAO.
Yeah,
terrible.
They're electro. No, they're electro.
Alright,
but they can rap.
I guess, but like, look at like even someone who I kind of like, Kanye West. He's not really singing about anything or rapping about anything.
Because in the 90s they were rapping. Nowadays they're sing talking.
Yeah, I guess you can say
auto-tune.
How about Pimple?
Pimple.
And
Pimple.
Pimple.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. What I'm trying to say is,
think about how Eminem was.
Okay.
I think Eminem was like one of the rappers that started in the 90s and then got better as time went on. Like if you listen to his stuff now, like he's more lyrical and he's more like, he's not as goofy as he used to be, like with the whole Slim Shady era and attitude, like stuff like that. So.
Listen to I'm Not Afraid. So
like if basically what I'm saying, once an Eminem fan, always an Eminem fan,
Yeah.
So,
but I'm saying, Eminem back in the 90s, he was not afraid to say anything, and now today,
and Not Afraid came out in 2001.
That's true. But I'm saying it's like Not Afraid is still like it's still dumbed down, and it's still for like mainstream.
So Jay-Z's mainstream too, bro. He's one of the biggest rappers, married to the fiercest girl out there in the pop world. So I don't care. Hashtag Pierce.
So no, but like then there's other rappers that other people can consider, like there's guys like Twista, stuff like that have a bunch of albums, and there's rappers that like spit on other people's tracks that are really good verses just with the verses alone. And then once you listen to the verses, then you want to listen to like their own whole songs in like one versatile way. You know what I mean? It's not just like instead of thinking of past the big names. You know what I mean? So you got rappers like that. Like
you got the B-list rappers like Wiz Khalifa, Snoop Dogg. They're mainstream, but they're not as big as Jay-Z, Eminem, or Kanye. But they're up there. They won't sell out Madison Square Garden, but they will sell out like a Best Buy theater.
That's smaller venues, but still
you got like
have this.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Mac Miller.
They went around.
Mac Miller's fucking
He's basically the Eminem of today.
He's fucking terrible.
Alright, but when he gets older, he'll probably be like the next Eminem. That's what everyone's calling him.
That's why when Asher Roth came out too, they're like, Eminem.
Oh yeah, Asher Roth, he's like a D-lister.
Yeah, he fell off.
I love college and what,
Yeah, he dropped out of
park on
college.
my go-kart, and that was it.
Well,
Yeah.
the thing is, rappers today, they're not really rapping about anything. It's the same rap song over and over again, done by a different person. And it's like, they just...
Well, actually, J. Cole right now,
Yeah, he stands out. He does.
No, but you can tell it's Kanye's beats.
Oh, that's Kanye produces.
Yeah, yeah. What's his label?
He used
Def
to
Jam?
produce for Jay-Z before he started.
Yeah. It's like they're all generic. Jay-Z, Trey Songz. What about him? I think he's good nowadays, but compare him
he's
to like.
more R&B though.
Oh, he is on. Never mind.
It's more
Yeah, there's, like you said, R&B. That brings up another topic because
Yeah.
there's like different levels of rap. You know what
Boys to
I mean?
Men.
R&B, hip hop, and then you got like hardcore rap where it's just like, you know, sometimes it is cursing every other minute. You know,
Yeah.
not to joke around. Like our parents say they curse all the time. That's all it is. But some of it, when it gets hardcore, is like that. You know what I mean? You're not really hearing a certain topic in the rap.
You know what this brings out this too? With the 90s rappers, they wouldn't really feature with a pop star, but now look at this. Nowadays, Kanye West is featuring with Katy Perry now.
And like, Busta Rhymes is with Justin Bieber. It's like, what is that? He's singing The Little Drummer Boy in Times Square with Justin Bieber. And it's like, you're Busta Rhymes.
You do it.
Like, what I'm trying to say is that rappers lost their edge. And
You want to know when they lost their
sucks.
edge? I know when exactly they lost their edge. Chameleon Air Riding Dirty.
Yeah.
That's my...
That was a good example. But I'll take a cheer.
Or even with Lil Wayne, like his older stuff's way better now. It's just like it's.
But I never liked Lil Wayne.
I'm not a Lil Wayne fan by any means
No.
whatsoever.
I like Drake better though.
I actually don't mind
He
Drake.
changed up a little bit.
I don't like him, but I don't
Listen to
mind
his
him listening.
I guess.
Like Lil Wayne,
That's
I
a
can't
good
listen
point.
to.
Yeah, Lil Wayne, he's just...
He's always been awful. It's
Yeah.
just terrible. The only time I can ever actually tolerate Lil Wayne is when I'm drunk or high,
Yeah,
True.
there's a lot of songs.
and that
for
is
him.
his target audience.
Yeah. There's a lot of songs, older songs he has, but you would smoke to it. and
I
it
like
just
his
sounds
one
amazing.
album though, the Carter 3. That was the only
Well,
album I liked.
Before that, it's
Back to
just-
them collaborating. Yo, me and you have one of our party rocker songs. Weezer and Lil Wayne, Can't Stop Partying.
Yeah, that
Back in
didn't
the
happen.
90s, that would not happen. That would not happen. So like, everything nowadays, they're intertwining
Although
because...
there was that song with Anthrax that was in the Tony Hawk game.
Really, I don't remember that song. You know, Anthrax has produced some rap rock songs that are pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was one of them. I forgot who they did it with. They did it with like or something.
But here's the thing. Speaking of that, like, what about like rap rock and like rap metal? Because I feel like that has always been good and has never.
Yeah, and it just went away. Like.
And yeah, it did go away. Like what happened with Rage Against the Machine? It was one of my favorite bands ever.
Just chug the beer.
Or like Kid Rock or.
Kid Rock and Limp Bizkit.
Kid Rock went country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Come on, man.
I don't know. He's like 45 years old and still calling himself kid. So.
Yeah, but alright, you know what? Listen to this. Rappers did change nowadays because look at Little John. Look at Little John. He went from being a big rap star, now he's a DJ.
That's true. But Little John never really was a rapper.
Oh,
he's
a
some guy
C-lister. He's a C-lister.
who's stood in the background of music going, what? Yeah! And then like, what was,
He's in Shots with LMFAO.
He's in one of the Kurt songs. What's that song? It's like Bring It Back by someone, I don't know. But all he does is go, bring it back! Let's bring it back! And I'm like,
oh,
what?
it's with Jay Sean.
Yeah, Jay Sean. It's so funny. He's hilarious. Going back to that though, someone in the 90s who used to do that was DMX, and he was even funnier than Lil Jon.
Yeah,
but he was actually a good rapper at the same
but
time.
he also wouldn't show up to like the VMAs.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that.
He was like hardcore and shit.
Yeah, but DMX was funny because every rap song you hear in the 90s had a R or something.
Yeah, but one thing about
like angry voice.
Yeah.
Like, oh, catch my phone.
and that goes into WWE with the Whoever watches NXT, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
But I think that all the rappers nowadays, they can't compete with the guys who started it all, like in the 90s. And when I speak of guys who started it all, I'm talking about Biggie Smalls and Tupac.
Oh,
Shakur. I mean, those guys just created things it just came out of nowhere and just brought the rap game alive, you know, and just completely, fundamentally just like told people how it is and how they feel and just like about their lives and about their struggles, like through rap, you know what I mean?
I agree,
So,
and like we're
Tupac's
missing
lyrics
that.
were poetry.
And I'm not a rap fan at all, and like I guess you can say I kind of was back in the '90s. Back in the '90s, I was really young, but what I'm saying is like today, I just can't listen to rap, and I'm not really a rap fan, but I can agree that rap in the '90s is just
So basically,
better.
you're a '90s rapper. I'm a now rapper. What are you?
I don't know, I'm a little bold.
I gotta go 90s here.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit old, I gotta agree with you.
All right, so it's '90s. Now both. All right, so it's a tie basically.
I don't know. Tell us what you think. Is
Comments
90s
down
Comment
below.
down below.
Comment below. What are you thinking? 90s rap, today rap, no rap at all, which I could live with. What is it? Did rap get soft over the years? Is it still the same? Like, let us know what you think.